Cassie, thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure to see you
My
today.
pleasure. Mhm.
Yes. So, you are from Brazil, and we all know about the Brazilian Carnival. It's a world famous
Mhm.
event. And
Yes.
yeah, would you say that the entertainment and event industry in Brazil is generally highly developed?
Well, regarding to Carnival, yes, I can ensure that this is the most entertainment industry that we have in our country. People from many other places, they come to our country exactly to see this popular event here. They are curious because they see some videos online, and they want to come and be part of this very popular event that we have here
Mm-hmm.
in our country.
Mm-hmm.
But when we talk about tourism in general, we still have to improve a lot.
Mm.
We don't have nice infrastructures to welcome well uh, people from abroad, especially from developed countries. They face a shock.
Mm-hmm.
It's very different from our country, from their countries. So the public transport, the level of criminality, and so they need to follow some rules to
Mm-hmm.
be safe here
Mm-hmm.
and to enjoy without any trouble.
Yeah.
They can,
Mm-hmm.
but it's different.
Okay, I see. Uh, yeah, well, but the carnival should attract a lot of money. It should generate a lot of profit. Uh, I believe it's a big part of Brazilian business in general. Uh, do many
Yes.
tourists come to visit? Do you think they spend a lot of money?
Yes, yes, yes. There are some people that they only, their business is the carnival.
Mm,
They spend the whole year preparing, especially these communities from Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, and Bahia, because they have this, the carnival, they have the parade, which is the best one here in our country. If you want to really see what is Carnival, you must go to Rio de Janeiro, now São Paulo, or you can go to Bahia. But Carnival in Bahia is a little bit different
mm,
than the ones that we have in São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro.
mhm,
So these people, they spend the whole year preparing the costumes. They select the song for the parade, the theme. Uh,
mhm,
they spend the whole year promoting internally
mhm,
and also abroad, inviting people to come, and it involves a large number of people. So it's very profitable, and we can employ or offer opportunities for all these communities that are involved. But usually they are always the same people from these communities
mhm.
that they prepare. It's when they are replaced for the next generation of people.
Wow.
This is how it works.
Mhm,
For example, I live in the south of Brazil,
mhm.
and in my city, especially in my city, Carnival is not so
Big.
well developed
Mhm,
as it was in these other places.
mhm,
It's a small parade. It's not so. People don't come, for example, to my city to
mhm,
for the carnival. People come here if they want to avoid carnival, because there are some people that they don't like.
mhm,
It's noise all the day.
mhm.
People are dancing, enjoying. So it becomes hard to move from one place to another. So if you are not this kind of person, you really to run away to other places.
Wow.
And if my
Mhm,
city is one of these places,
mhm.
here Carnival is terrible.
Okay. Do I understand correctly that the level of crime should be pretty high during the carnival, right?
not exactly during the carnival.
Mm-hmm.
The level of criminality here in Brazil in general is high
Mm-hmm.
because of our economy. People don't have access to education, so
Mm-hmm.
it causes the consequently, they don't have opportunities. They blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a consequence.
Mm-hmm.
However, this is something very curious because during the carnival, as it is a very popular event here, the level of criminality decreases a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think there is a partnership between the government and these criminal
world.
factions, né?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they because they protect their community
Mm-hmm.
here in Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
and as their community are the ones who are promoting
Mm-hmm.
this festival, this event, they they do a kind of partnership and they keep protecting.
Mm-hmm.
So the level of criminality in these places reduces a lot.
Wow.
However, we cannot deny, we cannot
Mm-hmm.
forget that still there is.
Yeah.
So people,
Mm-hmm.
foreigners that
Mm-hmm.
must come here and take some care
Sure.
with
Sure.
their personal belongings, don't wear jewelry here,
Yeah.
these things.
Stay safe. I get it.
Mhm,
That's actually very interesting. It's unusual to hear about some sort of partnership like that. And
mhm,
yeah, I've actually, well, I mean, I've guessed something like this, but it's interesting to hear this from a local person. So,
mhm.
uh, is it true that the period of carnival is considered a public holiday and you don't need to go to work in certain states when you have the carnival?
Yes, it's a holiday, but not all the period.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on the industry.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the carnival starts on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and on Monday. For example, in Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, these parades, they happen these 2 days.
Yep.
So it's during the weekend. On Monday, it's a regular day, depending on the industry. For example, for beverage industries,
Mm-hmm.
these factories, they cannot stop.
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday, it's holiday,
Mm-hmm.
and on Wednesday, it's partially. So people start to work again from midday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what happens is the following: people they work more hours before
Yeah.
to compensate these hours that they are not going to work because they join. So uh, what happens is that the carnival starts on Saturday and it goes until Wednesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have here kids, they don't have school, they don't need to go to school. And I can tell you 90% of people don't work.
Okay.
And in Bahia, they don't work the whole week.
Very convenient.
Very convenient. And there, the carnival is a little bit different because they don't have like a parade.
Mm-hmm.
People, the kind of song is different. What they do is like this: they go to the streets, né,
Mm-hmm.
with floaters, but on these floaters there are some local singers,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep singing songs. It's called axé. It's another kind of music. It's not samba. Samba is the official music
Mm-hmm.
of Carnival,
Mm-hmm.
the original one.
Mm-hmm.
Axé is a local song from Bahia,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep singing those songs that are very lively, né?
Mm-hmm.
And a group of people, they follow the floaters and go dancing and sing,
Yeah. Chilling.
following the float. Yes.
I get it.
And that's the difference. And it takes the whole week,
A very busy week.
a very busy week. Well, we say here in Brazil that the year officially only starts after the carnival.
Okay.
Because before that, people are like in vacation mood.
I get it. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. So, then would it be right to say that this time is not compensated by the employer? So it's not paid time off. It's just you take this time off, but you don't get any money for this time, right?
No, yes, no. So because of that, it's hard and difficult. But people who really love Carnival, and there are a lot here in our country, they prepare beforehand for this moment. So they save money, they organize things to be able to spend these days, at least 3 days, they enjoy.
They enjoy. Okay, fine. This is a big event for sure. Would you say it's bigger than the New Year, for example?
I believe yes. I believe yes, it is. New Year's, especially in Rio de Janeiro, it's crowded because it's beautiful, it's hot, there are a lot of other entertainment around the city. People come from other countries, so it's nice because you meet people from everywhere. But I think Carnival, it's
Still bigger.
much bigger.
Okay, thank you. And do you personally attend the carnival every year, or how often do you do it?
I always attend Carnival. I love Carnival. But I cannot go every year to Rio de Janeiro. But if I could, I would. I would go.
Okay.
But well, I don't stay in my city, of course, because as I told you, here we don't have Carnival. But I usually travel to the beach, and there is Carnival, there is parade, and we enjoy. And I always attend. I go, I dance, I sing. I love it.
Okay, sounds great.
Yes.
Actually, I kind of envy you a bit. Well, that's the end of our cultural discussion, and let's move on to the business part.